Hi, my name is Margie DeBrun. Welcome to my Week 5 video assignment. For this final project, we were asked to interview someone that sits within a management role. This person can be a pastor, a church leader, a business manager, or a CEO of an organization. For this particular video assignment, I chose to interview Sandra Charisol. Sandra is a practice administrator manager. She runs 4 subdivisions: immunology, laryngology, pediatrics, and gastroenterology. During the context of this interview, I explained to Ms. Charisol the 5 exemplary leadership roles that she felt that she fell into, or which category of exemplary leadership she fell into. And the first one was model the way, inspire a shared vision, the challenge the process, enables others to act, encourage the heart. She chose model the way. For her reason being is that she likes to show others that she can do the very same job that they're doing. During the video, I asked Ms. Charisol to explore both positive and negatives of her practice in leadership. She experienced both negative and positive within her management role. She says the most difficult and challenging one is trying to build a rapport with new staff members and clinicians. She also said that you have to learn how to gain the trust of others before implementing new rules or new structures. She says, learn the business, sit back and observe, watch the employees, know the policies. So when an employee asks you a question, you'll be able to answer within the guidelines. For example, she says she had a clinician who asked her to do a particular task. The task she was asked to do did not fall within the guidelines and the policies of her job. Because she was new within her role, she was only 6 months in within her role, she went ahead and performed the task. Later, she got reprimanded because it did not fall within the guidelines. So although you're trying to build rapport with your new staff members, you must also understand that there are policy and guidelines that you must follow. Although the staff would love for you to do and to perform the task that they're asking, there's still a policy that you have to follow. The second question that I've asked her was, in the process of which she developed her leadership practices, what points occurred that helped her strengthen her leadership practice? She said the first thing is to be confident. She says don't compromise. She says learn ethical behavior. And she said do what's right. Thirdly, I asked what advice she would be able to give someone that is just starting out as a leader. She said the first and foremost thing is to pace yourself. Never go beyond your means or capacity. Know your limit, in other words. She says learn personality behaviors. Each person you encounter is a different personality that you have to learn. And some people, you may not be able to respond to them as if you were to respond to someone else. because of moral or ethnic behaviors. She says, learn their communication style. Learn the business for your knowledge because your knowledge will be tested. In other words, know your job description. A question may arise where the staff is waiting for your response, and sometimes it's because it's something that you should have already known. So she said, learn the task that you're in. Learn the business, know what you're doing. Second part of this video, I wanted to share why I selected Sandra. I selected Sandra because she runs 4 subdivisions in the memorial care system. She's been a practice administrator for a period of 7 years. She is well known within the organization and the community of that hospital. The hospital is also a well-known hospital. The Memorial West Healthcare Systems is a well-known hospital and organization. The 5 practices that I've noticed that Sandra models is modeling the way. For example, Sandra does not mind putting down her title as practice administrator and working as a front desk personnel, or even doing the back office part of it. She doesn't mind training. She doesn't mind positive or constructive criticism. She learns from her mistakes. Sandra have grown from a medical assistant back to a front office receptionist and now management. She is well successful within her role. And like I said, she's known throughout the whole entire organization. I believe that Sandra's views and moral ethical behavior falls within a great and exemplary leadership. A great leader is someone who takes charge. A great leader is someone who goes above and beyond their job. An exemplary leader is someone who sacrifices. And surely Sandra have sacrificed a lot to be where she is now. I believe that Sandra's responses align with the exemplary leadership throughout this class and throughout this course that I've studied. And going back to when I did my assessment, I believe one of the practices that I've learned about myself is also modeling the way, which is what we did in week 1 assignment. And the reason why I believe model the way is my biggest, I want to say, strength, is because I myself, I enjoy training others as well. I take to heart what I do. I'm very passionate in what I do, and I believe in what I do. If I don't believe in healthcare, I wouldn't be in healthcare. I love helping others. I love helping others get well. I believe that it is my task and my duty as to why I do it, which is why I chose ministry. I love helping people in ministry. I love telling people the truth within the ministry, and I believe it's what God has called me to do. My thoughts with this assessment that I've taken in week 1 is that I am grateful that I was able to do the assessment, learn the different exemplary leaderships and the roles and practices of a leader and what makes a great leader. I believe throughout this whole course, this 5-week course, it was a great challenge for me. I am truly excited and truly blessed that I had the opportunity to do most of the assignments that was given to us. This was my first time ever doing such an assessment as this one, and I am grateful for this course and for every opportunity that was given to me that I've learned throughout the whole entire course. Sitting down in doing the assignments, and then hearing back the responses of my fellow classmates and hearing back from the professor has really helped me throughout this course. I believe that the knowledge that I've gained throughout this course will help me in my own ministry as well as my workplace. I hope to take it with me, and definitely I will incorporate everything that I've learned within this course in my own personal vocation and in my Christian vocation. Thank you, and God bless.